All right, what's good, everybody? This is officially the first episode of the Infinite Intelligence podcast. You know, we here to talk about real life shit. Excuse me. And this is my whole intention with this podcast is to, one, I just want to say I'm doing this for myself because it's a lot of shit that, you know, as men, we feel like we can't talk about. And women too, you feel me? Just human beings. Like, we feel like we can't talk about this or we can't talk about that because it's too taboo or it's too personal. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like this is the reason why there's so much fucking problems in the world. You know what I mean? People feel what they feel, but they have to deny it. They have to feel like they can't express themselves verbally. Like, you know, I make music. There's a bunch of people that make music, but unless you're making a certain type of music, like, a lot of people are not really talking about how they feel in their music, but they talking about this, fucking bitches this, getting money, doing that, but nobody talks about the real dark shit that they think about, the real shit, you know what I mean? And you know, I don't really have that many people that I could have these conversations with. I'm not saying that the people that I know wouldn't listen, but it's just not something that is normal or normalized, at least in my life right now. Like, it's not a lot of people that I can come to with these type of things and have these type of discussions with. So instead of talking to myself, why not just make a podcast? You feel me? Because I be talking to myself and I be trying to figure shit out, you know, not on some crazy shit like, oh, yo, how you doing today? How you doing today, bro? Oh, I'm doing good. Like, nah, I'm not on some fucking split shit. But I do be talking my shit. I be talking to myself, trying to iron shit out. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you know what, bro? I got a lot of good insight and I know a lot of shit, but it's a lot of shit that I don't know. And it's a lot of shit that I'm trying to figure out. So this is the birth of the Infinite Intelligence podcast. I call it Infinite Intelligence because I'm reading a book, and I've been reading this book called The Prosperity Bible. And it talks about basically this, like, I guess you could call it God, but it talks about how our subconscious mind is basically able to receive all the answers and all the knowledge that's available in the world, you know what I mean? At any time, you could tap into this. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's called infinite intelligence because basically you can never know everything. You can never know everything, and you can never experience everything in one lifetime. It's impossible, bro. It's just impossible. You can't do it. You understand me? Like, so, but you're able to tap into the force or the energy or the entity, which is God or the Most High or the universe, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe. You're able to tap into this and channel all the answers. And, you know, I feel like that's my intention, like, with this podcast. One, just to express myself so I don't got to keep everything inside, all my thoughts and emotions and shit that I feel and, like, experience. I don't have to keep it all to myself, you know? I have a place where I could let it go, and that shit is healing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all feel shit inside that we don't tell anybody, bro. And people really drop dead from that shit. Like actually, people die from stress and fucking depression, bro. So the main thing is just because people don't feel like they can express it, and they just, you know, it just starts to fester and it feeds itself. And, you know, after a while, it's something that you can't control. It's subconscious, you know? But anyways, this is the point of the podcast. I really hope that the things that I talk about and the things that I say can enlighten somebody else or make somebody have a realization or give them some type of knowledge that they didn't have before. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm also doing this shit for myself. I need this, you know what I'm saying? I need to express myself. I need to be able to talk about certain things and, you know what I mean? Just vent it out and just talk it out, bro. Even if it's not to somebody, I could just do that with myself. I could do that with you guys and share this with people that actually want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to, since this is the first episode, I'm obviously not as, how can I say? I'm not used to doing a podcast. So I'm just trying to, tell y'all my intentions, why I'm doing this shit. You know what I mean? And I also want to make a disclaimer every time I do an episode that the things that I say are going to be primarily based upon my experiences and how I feel, or facts. And primarily, I want to stick to facts. You know what I'm saying? Shit that we could Google. Now, it's also going to be based around spirituality, and a lot of shit in spirituality, it's facts, but it's not something that could be proven. You know what I'm saying? I can't prove God to you. I can't do that. We all know that it's real. Some people don't. But as far as the spirituality goes, I can't really, we could talk about science, but when it comes to facts, you already got to be an open-minded, spiritual-minded person to understand or to resonate with the shit that I'm going to be talking about, with spirituality at least. I'm into human behavior. So I will do, I think the next one I'm going to be doing is about the LGBTQ thing, transgenders, and say it's a very controversial topic, but I have facts. I feel like I could debate with people, and at the end of the day, people are not going to be able to argue with me because I have facts, bro. But this episode, I want to keep it towards, this episode, I want to keep it towards the things we feel inside, our shadows, our emotions, our negative thoughts, depression, anxiety, fear, hatred. All these things that, your mom or your teacher or people in school or at work says, this is inappropriate. You can't act like that. You can't feel that. You can't say that. You can't be thinking about that shit. And this is the problem, bro. People have no outlet to express the things that they actually feel. So what happens, bro? You got a bunch of fake people walking around, acting happy to see you, acting happy to be at work, acting happy to fucking do whatever the fuck bullshit that they're doing. Everybody's playing a role, bro. Acting happy and lit on social media. But the fact of the matter is that we all feel the same shit, bro. We all feel the same emotions, and we're all trying to process it and deal with it accordingly. Now, I'm not trying to say that everybody has depression, because that's not the case. You have some people that are very happy with life and happy with themselves, but that doesn't mean that they're perfect. Nobody's perfect. So even the people that are genuinely happy and grateful in life, they probably still deal with insecurities. They probably still deal with fucking negative thoughts, intrusive thoughts. They probably still deal with everything that human beings deal with, bro. And even celebrities, bro. People think that once you become or achieve a certain status or have a certain amount of money that all your problems and feelings just go away. You're just lit. You don't got no problems. And that's far from the truth, bro. I don't even have to be famous yet, because I believe I will reach a certain height in what I do. But even if I'm not famous, I already know that that's not the answer, bro. Now, do I think that, having a lot of money and influence or fame would improve my life? It probably would in certain ways. In other ways, it would probably fuck it up. You gotta think about it. A lot of these people are not happy, bro. And it's because they reach these heights, right? You got all this money, bro. You got all this validation that, a lot of people are searching for with drugs, women, or men if you're a woman. Like, whatever the case may be, you got all this validation, you got all this money, you got all this fame, like people, what can you call that? Like recognition, whatever you want to call it, like whatever, recognition, I should say, excuse me. You got all this recognition, all this fame, all this money, all this validation, but you still feel suicidal. You still feel like you need to do hella drugs, pop hella this and that to feel okay. So what is it? Seriously, bro. And this is what I be asking myself, you know what I'm saying? I do not have all the answers, bro. I'm not on this podcast trying to tell people like, yeah, it's called infinite intelligence because I have all the answers. My nigga, I don't know shit. If there's one thing that I know for a fact, it's I don't know shit, bro. I think that I know shit and I don't know anything. Because if I did know shit, I wouldn't feel the way I feel. Like, I know things, and maybe that's half of the reason why sometimes I feel certain ways, because I know a lot. But when you really humble yourself, bro, and sit down and sit your ass down in a chair like a human is supposed to, like, we're not God, bro. We're gods of our own reality and of the earth, you know what I'm saying? But we're not God, bro. So once you sit your ass down and humble yourself, you realize, like, bro, I don't know shit. I think I know a lot of shit, but I don't. If I did, I probably wouldn't be so depressed, or I wouldn't be so anxious, or this or that, the third, you know what I mean? Because I know enough knowledge to where I understand why I'm feeling these ways, and I understand how to counteract it. But with that being said, we don't know shit, bro. All I know is that this is the same things that I ask myself. I'm not even famous or rich, bro. I don't really have anything. I have the blessing of having family and place to live, clothes on my body and shit. You know what I'm saying? I eat every day. I got those blessings, and I'm grateful for that. But what I'm saying is I don't have $1 million and 1 million followers, bro. So I wouldn't understand what that feels like, and you still feel depressed. That shit probably feels worse, bro, because you got all of this shit. You accomplished all of this shit. So those people are probably so confused because they're like, bro, what the fuck? Like, bro, like, I feel worse now. Like, even though it's better in a way, my life is better, or it seems to be that way, it's like I feel worse. When nobody knew me, I had peace, even though I wasn't happy because I was searching, I was striving for this. But back then, I was chilling, bro. I could go to the store, nobody bothering me, nobody asking me for money, bro. Nobody's being nice to me because they want something from me. Nobody's trying to fucking, like, manipulate me and shit. Looking at me like a cash cow, like a fucking clout come up. This is what people gotta deal with when they reach levels of riches and fame and shit. But it goes back to the real root of the problem. Like, what is the problem? Why do we feel these ways, bro? Why do you feel depressed? Like, why do you feel anxious, bro? This is real shit. Like, we feel it, and the first thing we want to do is just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Like, yo, anything to not feel this shit, bro. I'll smoke whatever, I'll drink whatever, I'll do whatever. Like, how can I get rid of this feeling? That's what I would say, like, 95% of people do, including me. We just want to get rid of the issue, but we're not really getting rid of the actual issue, you know what I'm saying? We're not actually getting down to the root of the problem. We're just trying to avoid the pain and run towards the temporary pleasure, bro. We're humans. This is what we do. This is what we do. The average person. This is what the average person does. But then you got like that 1%, or maybe, I'm not going to say 1%, but then you got that percentage of the rare people that know this shit, and they still want to do the things that everybody else does, but they say, you know what? Let me do something better for myself. I'm not going to just, I feel fucked up, so I'm going to just get drunk. I feel fucked up, so I'm going to smoke a blunt. I feel fucked up, so I'm gonna fuck a bitch or just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like they get down to the root problem, and that's what I want to do. But, having the knowledge is not enough. What I've really come to understand is that it takes willpower, bro. It takes willpower to know that if I go do this, I'm going to feel good instantly, but over time, I'm probably going to feel like shit. If I just keep doing this shit, I'm going to feel like shit. I'm going to be more confused, my nigga, because I'm never really actually figuring out why I'm fucked up inside. I'm just kind of like masking it over, or I'm like painting over it, shoving the shit underneath the rug. Like, I'm not actually figuring out what is causing it, bro. And I feel like that is important, bro, in like changing the way you feel and eradicating this depression, anxiety, fear, hatred, anger, rage, like all these emotions that are so inappropriate for society. Meanwhile, it's everywhere, bro. You feel me? It don't make sense. Like, it's something that we really gotta figure out, bro, and really try to understand the feelings behind, or understand the meanings, rather, behind the feelings that we feel. And that shit takes more willpower than knowledge. You could have the knowledge, but if you don't have the willpower to be like, I'm not gonna smoke a blunt because I feel fucked up, I'm gonna actually just sit with this shit. It's like, you could have the knowledge, but if you don't have the willpower, it's not gonna do shit. So I feel like that's what we all here to figure out, you know what I mean? Like, I really be sitting here asking myself certain questions, and this is why I wanted to do this shit, and make this podcast, because like, I talk to myself and ask myself shit all the time, trying to figure it out. Like, a lot of things in life don't make sense to me, bro. A lot of things in life do not make sense to me. Like, just how fucked up it is, bro. Like, a lot of times I really be on YouTube and I be like trying to see how other people live, like in different hoods, in different countries. And sometimes the shit I see is like, damn, bro. Like, it's many levels to this shit, you know what I mean? Like, you could have somebody like me that's blessed. Obviously, I'm blessed. I'm not in a horrible situation. Like, God be protecting me, blessing me. But you'll have somebody like me, right? And I still feel fucked up sometimes. I feel really bad or down. But then you got people that are really in fucked up situations, bro. Like, seriously, like, they're born into straight poverty, like, they're just seeing violence from a young age, bro. Especially once you get, like, out of this country, bro. It's fucked up. But you know what? A lot of those people, they don't be as fucked up as we be. Emotionally, at least. You know what I mean? They still probably got issues because they seen some shit, but in a way, that shit probably makes them enjoy life more or cherish it, you know? Over here in Western society, in fucking America, bro, you not shit if you don't got money, bro. Like, let's really just break it down to this. Like, why we're so depressed and shit, and why people are so anxious and fucked up and mentally always comparing themselves to people. Because over here, bro, if you don't got it, you not shit. If you don't got it, you a bum, bro. If you don't got money, you a bum. Females don't want to look at you, bro. As a man, like, if we're talking about the perspective of a man, if you don't got no money, bro, nobody's gonna take you seriously. Nobody gonna want to be your friend, bro. Nobody's gonna wanna. Nobody, like, you feel me? If you look bummy, nobody's gonna want to give you a job. Like, you could literally be in a fucked up position and you're homeless and you don't have shit. Like, you're not trying to look fucked up, but you just look fucked up. They're gonna look at you like, nah, what the fuck? We're not hiring him. This is the society over here, bro. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that people are so fucked up mentally and emotionally. They feel like, yo, I gotta do this and I gotta have that and I gotta do that. But then they get all the money, they get all the fame, the clout, whatever you want to say. Like, they get it and they still feel like something is missing, bro. You know what I mean? All that shit didn't even it didn't even solve the problem. If anything, it just caused you to feel more fucked up because you're like, yo, I literally achieved everything. I got everything. And now I'm still not fulfilled. But then meanwhile, right, you go to another country where they're walking around barefoot. They don't got no fucking water like that. They don't have half of the things we have here. And they live in life happy as hell, bro. Like, really think about that shit. They live in life happy as hell. They're, like, strong with family. You know, in other countries and shit, bro, they be mad family-oriented, bro. Over here, it's every man for himself. It's still family and shit over here, you know what I'm saying? America's a great place. I'm not trying to shit on my country where I live, but it's just a fact. Like, over here, it's every man for himself, bro. Even your own moms or even your own fucking whoever, your cousin or whoever, bro, they might be like, yo, fuck him. That nigga, he leeching. I'm about to kick him out the crib. You know what I mean? Like, and, you know, you should pull your weight. Everybody has to pull their weight and play their role. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm not trying to say no bullshit like, oh, you should just be able to be loved or whatever. But why not? You know what I'm saying? Over here is so like, it's so conditional. The love is so conditional, bro. If you up today, everybody gonna love you. Everybody gonna be like, yo, bro, remember when we was back in school, bro? I knew you could do that shit, bro. I knew you could play ball, bro. I know you would make it in the NBA, bro. But when you was in the gym and shit, niggas is like, yo, this nigga trash, bro. This nigga, this, that, and the third. I don't fuck with him because he got on some bummy ass shoes. Like stupid shit, bro. And this is why people are so depressed. This is why people are always comparing themselves to other people. This is why people are always anxious because they feel like they gotta do something with themselves, which, you know, we should want to better ourselves and really do something with ourselves. Like, you don't want to just be a waste of potential, but it's like, bro, this is not what life is all about. We feel like this is what life is all about over here, bro. Over here, keyword, America. We feel like, yo, life is all about money, working, fucking barely having time to chill in your own crib with your own family that you're paying for. Like, and if you don't, not only are you gonna be you're gonna have a hard time, you're gonna be labeled as a bum or a screw up, but also you're just not gonna be able to survive, bro. If you're not making money constantly, it's not like in other countries, bro, you could build yourself a fucking house somewhere. Like, you could just build that bitch right there. You can't do that. Like, it's crazy, bro. And nobody thinks about this shit. This is what I'm saying, bro. Most people just go throughout their day. They're just like, yo, let me go to work. Let me get this shit over with. And that's a good mentality to have. You shouldn't always think about shit because it might fuck you up more when you're just always thinking about shit and questioning things. This is why I say, like, people always think that being enlightened or, like, opening your mind and shit is always a great thing. It's so positive and it's so light, the light and the energy and all that, bro. It's like, it is, but a lot of that shit comes with darkness, bro. Because now you're seeing shit for what it is, bro. An average person can just be like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm just going to go to work. I fucking hate this job, but I'm going to go to work and I'm just going to do it just to do it. And, you know, I'm going to go home, watch a little bit of TV, go to sleep. Tomorrow I'm going to repeat it and, you know, until whenever. I don't know when I'm going to stop. I don't know what's the goal. I'm just going to work until whenever. And people are okay with that. And if you're okay with that, I'm not telling you that you shouldn't be okay with that. I'm not telling you that you should question things until you feel fucked up. Like, I don't want nobody to feel like that. I don't even want to feel like that half the time. But what I'm saying is, the average people in the society, they don't question anything, bro. They just go with this shit. They just roll with the punches, which is a strength because if you can't change it, you might as well just align with it and just adapt. You know what I mean? Being adaptable is good. But people don't really think about it too much. So when they feel fucked up and unfulfilled inside, they don't understand why. They literally don't get it. They're literally just like, bro, I don't know why I feel this way. And I can't express it to anybody because it's not right. You know, I can't be out here talking about this shit because one, I'm gonna look weak, or two, it's just inappropriate. Like, I shouldn't be posting this type of shit. I shouldn't be talking to people about this in real life unless I'm close to them. And let's be honest, how many people really be talking to a lot of people about how they feel? Like, let's keep it a buck, especially men. It's really toxic for males, for like toxic masculinity. That shit is a real thing, bro. But it's so toxic that even now, like, even women, bro, the women in our generation is fucked up. They are fucked up. Because even women feel like, yo, I can't show any emotions, which makes sense to me because women get taken advantage of all the time. Women are always getting taken advantage of. Women are always getting violated. So now it has evolved to the point where women feel like I can't even be what I'm supposed to be as a woman, you know what I mean? But then for us as men, we can't even talk about shit, you know what I mean? Like, without feeling like a bitch, or like feeling like, oh, we're bitching, or we're not living up to our masculine role and shit. But why you think, especially in the black community, bro, why you think niggas is so violent? Why you think there's so much violence, bro? What other race went through what black people went through? Let's keep it a buck. Like, there is some, you know, you got like the Holocaust with the Jews and shit. You got like, you know, bro, it goes on throughout history with different cultures. But what I'm saying is, who really endured it like black people did? So then now you take the archetype of the black person, now take a black man, bro. Like, a black man in America. How you think that feels, bro? A lot of people don't know what that feels. If you're not a black man, you don't know how that feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm mixed. I'm half Puerto Rican. You know, I'm light-skinned, but it's the same shit, bro. But even me, it's not the same as somebody that's completely African American and they got dark skin, they dark pigment. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have a dark pigment, bro. People are automatically gonna treat you differently. Now take that, but plus you don't have no money. People are not even gonna fuck with you like that, bro. In societies, like in terms of society, you know what I mean? But even your own people in the hood, even your own brothers of the same race, they not gonna fuck with you, bro. If you get a little bit of money, they're gonna look at you like, yo, bro, why he got money and I don't got money? Or like, yo, bro, why? Like, he changing up, he switching up. Then niggas wanna kill you and shit. This shit is real, bro. I really be sitting here thinking about this shit. Like, how many other races do you see doing this shit? Like, gang banging and doing all of this. Yeah, you got like Spanish, Hispanic gangs, and you got like skinheads and shit. But come on, bro. Come on, let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it a buck. Who's doing most of the shootings, bro? Who doing most of the gang-related killings and shootings in the hood, bro? And this shit is real, bro. Nobody wants to think about this shit. Nobody want to talk about this shit. People just want to sweep it underneath the rug. But to go back to my point, being a black man in the hood or in a fucked up position wherever you at, you don't even got to be in the hood, but think about how they feel. They don't even express their emotions, bro. They can't. They literally can't. Me, I can express my emotions. Nobody could tell me I can't. That's why I'm doing it right now, bro. I don't even give a fuck who's watching it. I don't give a fuck who got something to say about it, bro. I'm not no less of a man for talking about how I feel and what I think, but I feel like when you in certain environments, bro, you literally cannot do it. You can't do it. Like, you could do whatever the fuck you want in this life. That's the thing. You know, you could go jump off a building right now. You could go fucking shoot up a supermarket. You could do whatever the fuck you want. This shit like GTA. You can do what you want. But when I say you can't do that as a black man in the hood, I'm saying you can't do it because that shit gonna come with problems, bro. You doing that is gonna come with more problems than just keeping your mouth shut and acting like everything is Gucci. And this is the problem, bro. This is the problem. The whole point of this podcast is just talking about the things that people feel inside that they don't express to anybody. You know, even women, bro. Like, this is not all about men. Even women, bro. Women go through a lot of shit. I could arguably say that women go through more than men, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck. Women gotta give birth and they gotta do all that other shit. And that's just physically, biologically. Like, we don't have to worry about that. We have the pleasure of it. We bust a nut and then we don't gotta worry about no work. You know what I'm saying? Men already do enough work, but women really gotta go through the fucked up shit. They can't even act tough. You know, they can act tough, but they can't be tough as us. So they really gotta take mad shit and they can't really defend themselves the same way. And they gotta worry about being finessed and harassed and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's some women that don't talk about nothing, bro. They just act like they good. Especially nowadays, you got all these boss bitches, quote unquote. You know, if you're not watching this on a video, I'm throwing up the air quotes, you know what I mean? Boss bitches and all of that, you know, and there are women like that. I'm not taking that away from them. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times it's an act, bro. Half of the shit we see in general is an act. A lot of these niggas acting tough and hard and shit, bro, they really feel so bad inside, bro. Like, think about it, bro. Think about you born in a fucked up environment. You seeing your friends die in front of you, bro. You seeing your friends get killed in front of you. Going to jail, getting harassed by the cops. Like, niggas act tough, though, because they are tough. But at the same time, it's like, bro, you know deep inside, you feel so much pain and hurt and agony, bro. But you gotta keep it inside, because if you don't, that shit gonna cause you problems in the streets. It's gonna cause you problems to express that. But what does that do? We keep this shit inside, it just starts boiling and boiling and boiling and boiling and boiling. Then you go out and you kill somebody for nothing. You kill somebody for, like, giving you some cold french fries at McDonald's, bro. This shit really happened. I seen this shit on the news or something, on the internet, like. And I seen, like, a girl get killed for, like, some shit at Starbucks. Like, bro, why do you think shit like this happens, bro? This is my point. Why do you think this happens, bro? Because people, especially black men in the hood, in America, bro, they have no outlet. They can't talk about how they feel, bro. The most they could do is smoke a blunt, pop a perk, or drink some lean or some shit, drink some Henny, drink some alcohol, get lit. But that shit don't take it away. That shit's still there, bro. The problem is still there. The issues that you feel are still there. Then we could talk about PTSD. That's a real thing too, especially in the hood. Think about, you don't think these people got PTSD, bro? Like, the shit that some people really see at a young age, bro, you can't have a normal upbringing after that. If you seen your friend get his head busted open when you was a kid, bro, think about how that's gonna affect you. Think about how that's gonna affect how you move, how you process things. You know what I'm saying, bro? I can't even speak on shit like that, 'cause I ain't never seen that. Like, I seen a lot of shit in the streets, bro. I seen a lot of shit in the streets, but I ain't never seen that. Exactly. Black people, and for the people that's just listening to the audio on SoundCloud, maybe Spotify, if I put it up there, I'm doing this shit on Twitch, so I'm reading a comment, and I was literally just about to say that. I was just about to say, like, you know, going off the PTSD thing, how are you supposed to process that, bro? Especially if, like, you're a kid or you're a young teen or whatever, you see some wild shit happen to somebody close to you, and 9 times out of 10, somebody's just gonna hand you a blunt and be like, yo, bro, just forget about it, bro. We gonna slide, bro. We gonna make it right. But that's not fixing nothing, bro. If you go and bust a nigga head open, what's that gonna do to you? You gonna be sitting there every night thinking like, yo, I did this to this person, bro. I gotta live with that. This is why a lot of these dudes that's really banging and doing shit, bro, why you think they do so much drugs, bro? Why you really think they be on Percocets, Xanax, and these hard drugs? Niggas don't just be smoking weed, bro. They not like taking shrooms and taking all this other shit. That shit's gonna make you think about shit more. That shit might bug you out. Especially you did something. I'm pretty sure there's like, I know some hood niggas that's done shrooms, and I'm not saying, I'm not speaking literally. I'm just saying for the most part, a lot of them is popping pills, maybe just drinking and smoking like most people, but doing other type of drugs, bro, because you just want to forget about certain shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be thinking about that. You don't want to be thinking in general. And yeah, like, if you in the hood, bro, who's gonna be like, yo, bro, you seen your mans get popped like that, bro? Or you seen this? Or you seen that? Yo, bro, go to therapy, bro. You gotta go to therapy, bro. The gang making you go to therapy, bro. On the gang, bro. Gang shit, bro. We taking you to therapy, gang. No, nigga, that's not how it works. You feel me? That's not how it works, bro. Niggas gonna be like, yo, you going to therapy? You going to therapy, bro? Yo, this nigga disturbed. Niggas is gonna start laughing about it, bro. Even if it's a joke, even if they not trying to clown you, they gonna clown you a little bit. They gonna be like, yo, this nigga disturbed, bro. He seen a nigga get shot, and now he disturbed. Now that nigga need to talk to somebody. We see this shit every day, bro. People start to normalize pain, bro. People start to normalize dysfunction. But my whole thing is, I wasn't trying to segue into like a race thing and, politics and all that shit, but it really just makes me think, bro. Do you see niggas in China or Japan? Yeah, the Yakuza is a real thing. That's a fucking Japanese gang and shit. But come on, bro. Do you see niggas in India shooting niggas for no reason, bro? Do you see niggas in India? I'm pretty sure it happens, but I'm talking about in the amount that we deal with this shit in the United States, bro. Like the gang culture, I'm pretty, Mexico got a crazy gang culture. Colombia, that's not even black people. That's, they got cartels and all that. But I'm talking about the revolving door of violence, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know what I mean? In other countries, the cartels and all of them, they got that shit like organized, bro. Shit be organized. But I'm saying, like, besides Hispanics and blacks, bro, let's go to Europe. And I know that, they get busy in Europe. They get busy in UK. People get busy everywhere. But what I'm trying to say is nobody is doing this shit how black people is doing it. It's a reason why the stereotype of black people is like, oh, black people are just loud and ignorant and this and that, and they violent and aggressive. But why, bro? Why? It goes back to what I was saying. Like, black people have endured fucked up shit, bro. Everybody kind of went through slavery in their own little way, but bro, black people went through it the worst, bro. And if you really look at movies and documentaries, it wasn't just like regular slavery. It wasn't regular slavery, bro. Just like, oh yeah, you just work and do this, and they hated them niggas, bro. I hate using the N-word because I know that they gave us that. You know what I mean? And we started using it with an A instead of an ER to be like, oh, well, this is what you calling us, then we're gonna roll with it, bro. But I hate to say it, but it's just a part of how I grew up, and I'm not gonna censor myself for a podcast, bro. I'm gonna be as real, raw, authentic on this podcast. I don't give a fuck who listened to it. But it wasn't the same. They hated them niggas, bro. They hated them, bro. They hated us. White people. They saw something in black people, bro. And they was like, yo, I hate him. I hate him. Like, and I'm going to make sure that they know I hate him. I'm going to do extra shit that I don't have to do. I'm going to think of the most evil shit I could do. Like, they would castrate niggas, bro. They would cut their balls off. That's just pure hate and envy and jealousy. You know what I'm saying? That's not normal, just like, all right, let's just use them to work and just profit. No, it's like, yo, I want to be like him, but I'm not like him. So it's like, fuck him. I'm going to kill him, or I'm going to really I'm going to violate him. Bro, this is why it's like, even slave owners, bro, they would be fucking the black slaves, ladies, the black women, slaves, and they would like be like, bro, it was this one movie that I saw specifically, like the dude, and all this shit is based on a true story. The dude brought the slave out into the back barn shit, whatever it was. He brought her in the back late night and basically like he fucked her. He had sex with her, basically raped her. He basically raped her, right? And then when he was done, it's like he just was so disgusted in himself that he just smacked the shit out of her. Like he started putting his hands on her. And it's like that just shows you how fucked up the mentality is, because even it's all mental health, bro. The slaves had bad mental health. The slave owners, bad mental health. But it started with them because of the envy and the hatred, bro, and the anger. You know what I'm saying? So that just goes to show you, it's like, yo, you are fiending for a black vagina to have sex with so badly, especially because it was probably good. Like, let's keep it a buck. He probably enjoyed it. It was really good, but then he felt guilty that he enjoyed it, but he also felt guilty that he did that. He raped her. So then he also lashed out on her and put his hands on her. So this is what I'm trying to say. Slavery is deeper than that. It's hate and love mixed. Everything in life, where there's love, there could be a little bit of hate, and where there's hate, there could be a little bit of love, especially. Because if you hate somebody, you had to feel something, bro. You had to feel something deep before. Unless they just did something wild to you, and then now you just hate them. It was probably just like, it probably gradually turned into hate because you probably knew them and you wanted something with them, like some type of future, friendship, relationship, whatever, business, or you just was hating on them from the jump because it was something inside them that you really liked. So back to slavery and black people, because when I'm doing these podcasts, bro, I could go off on a tangent. I'm gonna try to always keep it centered and, stay on track. To go back, why do you think black people are so aggressive, quote unquote, with the air quotes, you know what I'm saying? Why do you think black people are so aggressive, bro? Think about the shit we endured, bro. Think about the shit that's going on. And then to go back from that, why do you think black men, especially, this is for everybody though. I'm not trying to focus on black people and all of that, but I'm black and it's just a fact. If you're some other type of race and you don't like hearing about it, then get off the podcast, bro. Because I talk about all kinds of things. We could talk about any race, any culture, any tradition. But right now, I'm talking about black people because we're talking about depression, bro. And we're talking about these feelings that are buried deep inside your shadow. If you don't know what a shadow self is, that's the part of yourself that you don't accept or that you ignore or you deny it. You know what I'm saying? All that hate inside you, all that fucked up shit that you envision when nobody's looking or late at night, the things that you're thinking about, the shit that's on your guilty conscience, bro, that nobody knows, that's your shadow, bro. That's your shadow. And that shit just grows and grows and grows if you don't really do something with it, if you don't acknowledge it, and if you don't express it. This is why in my music, I talk about crazy shit. It could be very aggressive in my music sometimes, and it could be very dark because I gotta express that shit somewhere. I could also express it here. I'll talk about the type of things that I think about, the type of anger that I have, the type of hatred for certain things that I have. Because at the end of the day, this is the space that I want to create, bro. I feel like everybody should have some type of outlet for this, bro, because this is the problem. Not only in the black community, in every community. In every community, bro. I'm not taking nothing away from white people. I'm not taking nothing away from anybody. We're not in the slave days anymore. It's more mental slavery now. So it's like anybody feels this way now. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter if you're white. It don't matter if you're black. It don't matter if you're man, female. I don't give a fuck. Everybody feels the same emotions, bro. And the problem is, everybody just wants to appear good on the outside. You know, with all this new music nowadays, everybody thinks it's cool to be emo and shit. So, everybody it's cool now. You know what I mean? That's the cool thing. But reality, bro, that shit's not cool. That shit is not cool, bro. Fuck that shit. People that are really emo, bro, people that are really like on some goth shit, they don't like that shit. It's not an aesthetic. They wish that they could get out of that. That's how I feel. It's like you got people that's like, oh yeah, bro, yeah, I'm emo. Like this shit is cool, bro. I'm goth, bro. This shit is cool. I'm dark. Like, for the aesthetic, for the look, for the style. But it's like, nigga, you probably really don't feel like that all the time, bro. And if you do, I'm not invalidating anybody's feelings. But it's more than an aesthetic, bro. And it's not cool. It's not fucking cool, bro. I don't think saying you're emo is cool. It's not fucking cool. Like, nobody wants to feel like that, bro. Nobody wants to feel like that. But you know what? Sometimes you get to the point where you want to feel fucked up. You want to feel pain. You want to feel depression because you get comfortable there. You get comfortable there and you're like, yo, this is how I deserve to feel. You might think that that's how you deserve to feel. I feel like everybody deserves to be happy, bro. Like, and it goes back to me asking myself questions like, what's the point of this shit? Why are some people born in fucked up situations, bro, that they couldn't have possibly predicted before they came to Earth? Maybe they could. That's a whole different podcast, though. You know, I believe we know what we're signing up for when we come here. But that's the whole part of this game. I call it a game because we don't know what this is. It's life. It's real, but it's a part of the game because how would you learn or level up or rank up if you know exactly what the fuck is going on when you get here? No, bro. You gotta know before you get here, like, all right, I need to sign up to go to Earth so I can learn how to let go of attachments. Or I can learn how to let go of this, or if I can learn how to do this. You know what I'm trying to say? So, but then once you get there, it's like Men in Black, bro. It's like your whole memory gets wiped clean. You don't know shit. Now you gotta just figure it out. If you don't figure it out, now if you die before you don't figure it out, you might have to repeat this shit. That's a whole nother can of worms. We talking about reincarnation now. I'm not even trying to open all that right now. We just talking about emotions. Exactly. People don't know how to change their mindset either, so they settle. So they're like, you know what, bro? Or sometimes people don't want to change their mindset. Let's keep it a buck. Like, sometimes, even when you feel fucked up, man, like, you just like, man, fuck it, bro. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care, bro. I don't even want to try, like. And I feel like that sometimes too, bro. I feel like that sometimes. I'm just like, you know, it gets to the point where people get tired. They get exhausted. They get sick of trying. And they have no outlet. They can't even talk about how they feel and have somebody, like, reciprocate that. Or, like, you know, because we all feel the same shit, but, like, you could vent and then somebody else could be like, yeah, damn, bro, I feel that. Low-key inside, they feeling the same thing or worse. You know? So people feel so alone, bro. People feel so alone in this society. People feel like nobody understands them. In reality, bro, we're all one. Like, I hate saying that shit because it's so cliche, but literally, it's like we're all connected somehow in some weird way, bro. We all feel the same things. We all think. I was going to say we all think the same way, but we do think differently. But I meant it like we all have that capacity and that attribute of thinking and thoughts and, you know, positive and negative, like, thoughts and feelings. So I feel like, man, I'm glad that I'm doing this because it's a good way to just let all of this shit out, bro. I have so many thoughts in a day. Like, I actually want to Google this while I'm doing this right now. Let me see. How many thoughts? I want to see how many thoughts does the average human have in a day? How many thoughts per day? Average human. This is what I'm going to normalize on my podcast too, bro. We going to fact check shit. We going to Google shit. We going to fact check shit because it's not all about how I feel and what I think. I want to get down to the facts. That's the point of this shit. I'm down to do debates. I'm down to have people on the podcast to debate, or maybe they might just have the same opinion as me and we talk about it, but it's not going to just be like, oh, I believe this because of this. It's going to be like, nah, bro, this is a fact. This is a fact. And this is why I feel this way. Now, if I feel something out of my own, like, that's just how I feel about it, then I'll state that clearly. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this is my thoughts, my opinions. I'm not saying it's a fact, but this is how I think. And, you know, this is how the podcast is going to be. But it says, humans have more than 6,000 thoughts per day. Psychologists, oh my God, bro. Yo, I'm so fried, bro. I'm tight that I just did that on this. Psychologists discovered the average person will typically have more than 6,000 thoughts in a single day. New research into the human brain suggests. So, just think about that, bro. You have 6,000 thoughts in a day. I honestly feel like I got like 12,000 thoughts in a day. Not all the time, but like, if that's the average shit, I feel like I think a lot, bro. Especially before bed. I just be thinking about mad shit to the point where I can't sleep because my mind is so active. Like, so let's just say, like me, right? I have 12,000 thoughts in one day. I don't think I thought 12,000 things today, but let's just say I did. Now, depending on how many of them are positive or negative, is going to depend on you and how you were brought, you know, your upbringing, how you was brought up. But let's say half of them was negative, for me personally. Where does that all go? Like, where does it go, bro? We just feel these things and think these things, and we can't even talk about it. We can't even express it with anybody. And, you know, my thing is just like, how do we fix it? What's the point? Like, what's the point? What's the point of life, bro? I'm just trying to figure this shit out just like everybody else, bro. I'm not doing this podcast because I'm saying I got all the answers and shit. I got a lot of insight is what I could say. But I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, what is good with the earth right now? What is good with everything that's going on, bro? I'm not saying that it's all bad. It's a lot of cool shit, too. It's a lot of dope shit going on, bro. It's a lot of innovative shit. New shit. But we can't ignore the facts, bro. The facts is that shit is just crazy out here, bro. Shit is treacherous. In every city, bro, there's addiction. There's fucking violence. There's not only just gang violence, it's just violence, bro. Like, every city, bro, there's poverty. Like, what's up? Nobody, like, it's like you would think that somebody in the government or somebody in politics or like, and I'm not saying that they don't, but you would think that somebody with authority would just be like, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on with this shit? Unless it's just an agenda, unless that's what they want. I'm not even getting into all of that right now. I'm not even going to step into that territory, but it just makes you think, man, like, besides like just politics, just like spiritually, like, what the fuck is the point of this shit? What is going on, bro? Why am I here right now? Like, I question this shit to myself all the time, bro. Why am I here? Nobody could tell me that. That's why it's an open-ended question, bro. This is why the podcast exists, because I don't know. Somebody could comment and say, oh, yo, we're here because of this and that and third. I got my own philosophies. We're here to learn. I think Earth is a school for your soul or your spirit. Like, Earth is just where you come to level up and just like a video game, like your stats, like you upping your stats because your XP, your experience points. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing. It's really like a game. Like, I'm not saying that you should treat your life like a game, but I'm not saying that you should treat it so seriously. Like, we all take life so seriously, bro. And at times, I haven't took life serious enough. But, you know, it just makes us think, man, what's the point, bro? People are dying over stupid shit every day, dude. Every day, people are just dying over the dumbest shit. People are killing themselves. We kill ourselves, bro. At the end of the day, like, we know that smoking is bad, bro. It's not good. Heating up anything and putting it in your body, bro, it's not good. It makes us feel good though. We drink, we do drugs, like porn. I don't watch porn anymore. But, bro, porn is the worst thing that you could do for yourself. Like, porn is the worst thing that you could do for your brain and your confidence. Like, when you walk in a room and people could feel that energy, if you always watching porn and shit, bro, you gonna give off like a creepy energy, like a creep energy. Not creepy like scary, like a creep. Like, there's something about this nigga that's kind of weird. Like, and then for men, like other men, like that shit fucks with your your testosterone. That shit fucks with your ability to like look people in the eye and like be solid. You know what I mean? But we know that shit is bad. Not everybody knows these things though. You know what I mean? I know these things. A lot of people know these things, but the average person probably thinks there's nothing wrong with getting drunk, smoking a pound of weed every fucking couple months, watching hella porn, spanking off, fucking mad bitches. Like, that's just the lifestyle. This is the lifestyle, bro, in America. Like, this is what's glorified. Like, especially in the streets, like, doing other shit, like, doing fucked up shit to people. It's all glorified, bro. Until the effects of it hit your door. When the effects of all that shit hits your door, then it's like, damn, bro, that's not cool. My homie got smoked. That's not cool. Oh, my lungs is fucked up. That's not cool. Like, all this shit, you know what I mean? Like, but it's all because, bro, we trying to run from pain and run towards pleasure. But one thought that I really had today when I was meditating is that if you stop running from pain, if you stop running from your pain and you appreciate it, not just accept it, but if you stop running from your pain and you appreciate it because it's showing you something about yourself and it's showing you kind of what needs to be changed, if you stop running from the pain and appreciate it, bro, that shit is gonna give you pleasure. But running from the pain to the pleasure is like causing more pain for a lot of us. Like, we're trying to run away from the shit that we feel inside because we don't want to think about it. We don't even want to feel it. We're just like, man, I can't talk to nobody about this. I don't even want to feel this shit. It becomes more like your shadow. Like, I don't even want to feel it. I don't want to deal with it. Let me go roll up. Let me go fucking do this. Let me go out. Let me fuck this bitch. Let me do that. You know what I mean? Especially for men, women could go through the same things. They're probably having sex with mad dudes trying to feel validation. Especially if they didn't have a father figure in their life or they didn't have certain figures in their life. They're going to find that somewhere else, bro. We're always going to find that good feeling somewhere else, but that doesn't mean that it's going to make us feel good, bro. It's going to make us feel good for however short amount of time, and then we're going to go back to the same fucking dark place that we was just at. And then it's a cycle, trying to escape the shit, then going back to it, trying to escape it, going back to it. You never really look it in the face and get rid of it. And this is the problem, bro. Yeah, America's motto is sex, money, drugs, and murder. Sex, money, drugs, murder. Like, that's the cool shit, bro. That's the shit that we live off. That's the shit that fuels us, bro. And we wonder why shit is so fucking toxic. Like, shit is so fucked up. And it don't stop here, you know what I mean? Everything that we're doing is literally just trickling down to the next generation and then down to the next generation. And then it gets to the point where kids are like 9 years old, bro. Or like however old. It could be even earlier nowadays. Kids are like kids. And they're not even kids. They're like thinking how a fucking grown-ass man would think. Besides having to pay bills and all that other shit. They just thinking about fuck shit all day. Oh, a lot of these kids, I'm telling you, because of rap too. A lot of these kids, they just want to be a gangster so bad, bro. They want to gang bang. They want to have a gun. They want to, you know what I'm saying? Even if that's not where they come from. Like, a lot of kids, bro, they growing up around the older heads. So it's just a way of life. A lot of people become product of their environment. Even kids, they might just not even be trying to just do it. They just doing it because that's what they grown around. If you raise a cat around nothing but dogs, bro, that nigga might act like a dog if he was raised by dogs. That's how it is. So kids are just repeating what they're seeing. It's not their fault. But even what I'm trying to say is that rap got kids in the suburbs and good ass neighborhoods and everywhere trying to do this shit, thinking it's cool. Even in the hood. Man, in the hood, it's a lot of good, honest, working people that's just trying to take care of their family and stay out the way. But even in a household like that, the kid is already, he might not be seeing his cousins and his brothers and his uncles gangbanging and doing all of this shit, but he might just be in the environment already. And then, you know, his parents want the best for him or her. They want the best for them. But now they're also influenced by, like, I don't know, Lil Durk or like NBA Youngboy. I'm not name dropping them. I'm just saying, like, I'm not trying to, they make great music, you know what I'm saying? And they just talk about their own experiences. But what I'm trying to say is, like, anybody, you can name any fucking, even Tekashi 6ix9ine, bro. That nigga was probably having kids really doing bullshit and he wasn't even really 100% in that. But then a kid is impressionable. They're not stupid, but they're impressionable. So they're going to be like, oh, yo, I could do this. I'm about to do this. Boom. Dead. This is why, man, it's fucked up, bro. That's how it is now. I feel like music brainwashing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Music nowadays, it just perpetuates all the bullshit, bro. It's to the point where if I don't talk about certain things in my music, I'm like, yo, is this shit even lit? You know what I mean? That's horrible, bro. Not because I'm trying to just fit in and you know, I could like rap about all of that shit too. I've seen a lot of shit. I was involved in shit, but what I'm trying to say is that, like, people might look at your shit. If I start rapping about God, bro, I'm pretty sure I could do it in a way that's fire. I believe in myself enough that I could do it in a way that it wouldn't be corny. But even when I think about it, bro, like somebody rapping about God or like rapping about Jesus or some shit, like that's corny, bro. That shit is corny. But that's how you know how fucked up it is. Like, it's not hard unless it's violent. It's not hard unless it's toxic. It's not hard unless it's dysfunctional, bro. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, it could be hard if you making like melodic music and, you know, you rapping about like heartbreak and shit. You know, that's cool. But if you making like regular rap or like just hard type of rap, it's not gonna be hard if you not shooting niggas. It's not gonna be hard if you not like doing this on the block, if you're not doing that. This is why, bro, so many people, they might have had experiences in the streets, but they not actively in the streets, but they rapping like they El Chapo, bro. Al Capone. They rapping like they really doing this shit every day. And nowadays, we can't tell. Everything looks so good on the internet, bro. Everything looks so fucking good and real and believable and convincing. Like, how are we gonna know, oh, nah, he's fake? You know, you can use your intuition and tell. We could tell, but at the same time, we can't really tell, bro. And, you know, it just goes back to everything that I'm trying to say, bro. Like, people feel like they gotta do that to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? People feel like they gotta be something to be accepted, bro. If you go to other countries, man, they accept you for just being there. They accept you for just being alive and being there, like, in the culture, bro. They don't care how much money you got. Now, I'm not gonna say that because, you know, some countries, they really do be on you. Like, if you come from another country with money, they gonna be like, yo, let me get $1, bro. That dollar is like $50 in their money. But that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is that it's more like, it's different over there and in different places than over here. Like, this is the land of the opportunity. I'm not gonna lie. So it's a gift and a curse. You gotta balance out the good and the bad, bro. That's what this life is. Literally, I was just thinking about this shit. Like, God, there's no such thing as the devil, bro. You are the fucking devil. You are literally the devil, bro. Nobody can convince me otherwise right now. Like, I believe that the devil don't even exist, bro. Like, because first of all, there's not like God on one side, right? And then there's like this other shit over here called the devil that is in charge of all of the evil, dark spirits. Like, bro, I'm not even religious, but I got all of my knowledge and my ideologies from religion, because our grandma was Jehovah's Witness growing up. So I wasn't forced to be there every weekend all the time like some people that have religious parents. But I went with my grandma a lot. You know what I'm saying? So what they say is that God created the devil, right? Right? That makes sense too. Even though I'm not religious, I can still believe that, because there's one creator and there's one source where everything comes from. So what that means is that God created evil. God created evil, bro. God is kind of evil. Like, if we're talking about biblical things again, right? You could see in the Bible, like, God destroys shit, bro. He sends plagues and floods and fucking, like, blazing fires and shit. Like, bro, God could be a little evil, bro. But at the same time, it's fair. If he created all this shit, he could take it away if he wants. Whatever reason. Well, and I say he, bro, such a force of habit. God is not a woman or a man. It's literally just a force. It's like a unisex force. It's not woman, man, it's both. Like, it's everything in one. It's not good, bad, dark, light. It's both. Now, some people will try to get on my ass. So you're trying to say that God is evil? God is not evil, bro. God is the savior, and God is... All right, bro, but come on, bro. You think demons made themselves? You think the devil made demons, but God made the devil? What type of sense does that make? God made demons, nigga. That's the only thing that makes sense. God made good and bad, light and dark, positive and negative. Because why? Because if he didn't do that, there would literally be no balance. You would never feel good if you didn't know what it feels like to feel fucked up. You would never feel happy if you don't know what it feels like to feel sad and depressed. So yes, God had to create a dynamic where, all right, this shit got to balance itself out. Like, we need to have this over here and this over here. So, you know, everything, man, is just... I kind of forgot where I was going with that. But what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, bro, it's different. Like, you know, over here, it is very dark. It's very all about money. It's all about this and that and the third. In other countries, they have more faith, I feel like. They have more faith. They have more community, bro. It's not about how much money you have or how much clout you got or this and that. It's not about that. People over there, they'll be impressed by it, but they won't really, you know, they'll be impressed by it because, they don't really see that like that. But, you know, if you broke and you go over there, they're not going to treat you differently. Over here, bro, people will treat you differently. You know, going back to what I said, like, people feel like they got to make music like this or like that or talk about these things in their music to be accepted. If they don't do that in their music, they're not going to be accepted. People are going to be like, oh, that shit corny. That shit is whack. But that's the problem, bro. It goes back to the whole topic of this podcast. That's the problem. People don't feel accepted ever. You know what I'm saying? It's so conditional. People only accept you if you got on the newest this, if you got the latest that, if you got this amount of money, if you got this amount of clout. Like, that's the only way you're going to be accepted. That's the only way people are going to say, yo, you're worth something. You're worthy, bro. You're valuable. You mean something to this community. We love you. That's the only way you're going to get it over here. I'm not going to say the only way. I like to watch what I say. You know, you can still get that by being yourself. But this is why so many people are depressed. This is why so many people are anxious all the time, feeling like, yo, I can't sit still. I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is why, bro. It's the society, bro. It's the culture that we living in. Like, it's just crazy, bro. People don't feel accepted. So they can't be themselves. So they're denying themselves. So what happens when you deny yourself, bro? You feeling one way inside, and then on the back burner, you just acting this way because you want people to like you. That's human nature, bro. I don't really give a fuck what people think about me. But I would be lying if I said that I don't care at all what people think of me. We all care what people think of us, bro. Like in some way, shape, or form. You could try to argue it. Your ego could be so strong where you're like, nah, bro, I don't care what nobody think. I don't care about nothing about what they think. But that's a lie, bro. Like, it's a lie. And we lie to ourselves all the time in this society. That's the problem, bro. I feel like it's better and more profitable for us to lie to ourselves than the truth being out there. And that's the whole point of the podcast, you feel me? I want the truth to be out there. Yeah, like different countries like North Korea and all that. Yeah, bro, it's different over there. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, United States is really the land of the free because we could do a lot of shit that a lot of people can't do. And I'm not even trying to shit on America. I like living here. You know what I mean? Now, I might want to go to Amsterdam or Canada or somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's places that's better than here. Like, let's not cap. It gotta be places that's better than America that we don't know about or we just never been there. But, we do got the best everything over here. And that kind of sounds like egotistical, but bro, we got the best music, we got the best movies, we got the best everything over here. And you could really get rich over here, bro. In certain places, you're not getting rich. Just how you said North Korea. Bro, I'm not exact. Don't fact check me on this. We could look it up. But I think North Korea is like communist. So in communist countries, you can't even watch YouTube, bro. You can't even like do certain things. They won't let you watch certain things. They won't let you do certain shit. So it's like, yeah, bro, over here, it's way better. Like, we got to deal with a bunch of bullshit and toxic shit, but it's way better. Like, you go over there, bro, you're not coming back. So that's what I'm saying. We got to take the good with the bad and appreciate what we have, but also know, like, man, this shit is still fucked up. Like, it's not good to compare yourself downwards. Like, oh, well, at least I'm not like this dude. And you comparing yourself to like the worst possible fucking option to make yourself feel better. Like, you looking at a bum on the street, you got a weed addiction, and you looking at a crackhead on the street like, well, at least I'm not like him. It's like, bro, that's the problem. Like, we need to compare ourselves to better shit. Like, yo, damn, like, at least I'm not like him, but I could be a lot better like this, like over here, like, or like this dude or that. Not saying that you should compare yourself to anybody, because that shit makes you feel fucked up. But what I'm trying to say is that we need to raise the bar, bro. Like, we really need to raise the bar. Just not only in like the shit that we do, but just being able to be yourself. People over here can't just be themselves. Like, then again, it's, I fight with myself a lot. Like, we can be ourselves more than a lot of other places. That's one thing you gotta realize. In America, you could be yourself. You might not be accepted. Niggas might cut your ass. They might clown you. They might try to bully you. But you could do it. It's not like in China where you literally can't be yourself, or like somewhere else, like other type of countries, communism and shit. You literally can't even have individuality, bro. You can't do it. But I'm pretty sure there's places that's better than America. But the whole point of this podcast was to talk about like why we feel this way. And I feel like it's certain things that in America, it's the norm, it's the culture, it's the lit shit. This is just what we like, what we love: drugs, sex, money, action. We love that. We fuel off that. But at the same time, bro, it's like we gotta do better than that shit, bro. Because this is the same things that make us feel fucked up. And this is why we have the most addiction problems. We have the most fucking, like, violence. I'm not going to say we have the most violence in the world, but think about it. It's just different over here. Like, the violence be over nothing, bro. It be over nothing because it's not about the shit that caused it. Like, if niggas get into a shootout or a fight, sometimes it's not even because of the words or what was done or said. It's because, bro, you feel so fucking fucked up inside and you have no outlet, and you literally walk around every day like it's okay. You act like it's okay at work. You act like it's okay with your girl or your man. You act like it's okay at school. You act like it's okay on the internet. In reality, even if you don't act like it's okay, you still feel like you can't talk about that. And if you do talk about that, you probably feel like, damn, people are gonna judge me. I can't say that. I can't say I wanna fucking kill myself. Even if I'm not gonna do it, even if I know I don't have the balls to do it, I can't even say that. I can't express that, bro. Because now people are gonna look at me crazy. That's how people think. I don't think like that. I posted many times like, man, I don't wanna do this shit no more. Man, fuck this shit. I wanna kill myself, bro. I might do it. And I don't care how people look at me. Sometimes people probably laugh at it. They're probably like, yo, this nigga's bugging. Or they're probably like, damn, bro, I feel like that too. And I feel like a lot of times it be like that. People are like, damn, bro, I feel like that too. And, you know, sometimes people be so afraid to express themselves that they'll feel like that. Like, yo, I feel like that too. But they won't even say that to me. Or they won't say it to anybody. They'll just say that in their head like, yo, I feel like that too, man. Fuck. But they won't even share that with you because they can't even express it to people in private, bro. They can't even express it to people on the internet in private or in real life. So what makes you think that they're gonna actually talk about it? They're gonna talk about their own shit like, yo, I feel like this, I wanna do this. People don't do it, bro. They just like, yo, let me go get a fucking bottle. Like, man, this shit's fucked up out here, bro. That's the problem, bro. Let me read the comments real quick. I tried to stay away from reading the comments because I didn't want to be pausing for too long on the podcast because some people might just listen to this shit. So that's why they're not trying to be the best. They on the couch, but give them what they want to see. Cool visuals and tasteful shit. It's better than clout. Think early with flame. No blames. RC. Just nigga Kim Jong put in niggas in jail. Coming what they talk bad about them. Fucked up. Yeah, man. Especially now, it's more senseless violence. I feel because everyone want op niggas, especially the generation before us. They're gonna be lost as fuck. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like people be fiending to have ops. A lot of these niggas don't have ops, bro. Not at least like how people really in the field do, bro. Like in real trench. And even them, it's a war, but it's not like real frontline war, bro. Like, I'm talking about political wars and shit. There's levels to this shit. Everybody wants to have enemies and shit, bro. I don't want to have no fucking ops. And if I do have ops, they not my ops. I'm their op. I'm not battling with you, bro. I'm not competing with you. I'm not fighting with you. I'm not hating on you, bro. I'm not doing that. So you just gonna have in your mind that I'm your op and I'm not gonna give a fuck about you. That's how I feel about it, you know what I mean? Like, everybody wants to have enemies. And, you know, they say, I've read certain books where they said, you know, it's good to have enemies because that shit keeps you on your toes, you know? That shit keeps you on point. But it's not necessary. The fuck you want to have enemies for? Like, that shit is retarded, bro. Like, you know, excuse my wording. I know some people don't like that. But you dig? Like, man, this is a problem, bro. And I just wanted to talk about it. You know, this podcast is the first one. So obviously it's not as, how can I say, like directed. I didn't write nothing down. I just kind of winged it and just did this and just, shit is just authentic, bro. I'm just talking, you know? But I'm going to start writing shit out so I can stay on point and have this shit a certain way, you know what I mean? So people don't just hear me babbling. Like, I could like take it topic by topic. But yeah, man, I'm probably about to end this shit soon. If y'all wanna comment anything else that y'all think I should touch up on, comment that shit now. This will be incentive for this reacting and feeding into the bullshit. Shit America promotes. Yeah, man. That's the problem. It's like nobody wants to have enemies, bro. People just want to get revenge. And some people don't even want to get revenge. They don't have nothing to get revenge on. Nobody did anything to them. It's just like, that's the culture, bro. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm sliding on ops, bro. That shit not cool, bro. That shit corny, bro. That shit is corny, bro. You think the niggas that's really doing that want to do that? Yeah, they want to do it because somebody took something from them. They probably took a family member or a friend from them. So yeah, you're gonna want to do it. But in reality, you think they want to wake up every day and go to the corner store and think of like, damn, I might die. Like you think people want to wake up and just be like, damn, I might get shot today. Like, that can happen to anybody, bro. Because even like, you see what happened in Buffalo with the mass shooting. The dude went to the fucking grocery store and just started dumping on everybody, dumping a fucking AR. But in the hood, it's way more of a thing. It's like way more of a possibility that you just go outside, somebody from a couple blocks over come through and pop you for nothing. Just because you live there. You might not even be gangbanging, bro. You might not have even did nothing to nobody. You grew up with these people over here where you live at, and people in the other side knows like, all right, he's from over there, and he's outside right now. We gonna get whoever. That's fucked up, bro. That's the problem, bro. Nobody wants to live like that. A lot of these dudes in the streets, they're savages, bro. They really like that. But they're not as tough as we think they are. I only say that because if you feel like you always gotta have a gun on you, yeah, it's being smart. But if you're such a tough dude, you're not gonna be scared of nothing. You're not even gonna be scared to die. So why you always gotta have a gun on you so you don't die? That means you're scared, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck. Like, bro, let's keep it a complete buck. If we talking about being tough, what does that mean? The absence of fear? I feel like that's kind of what it means, right? You tough, that means you're not scared of nothing. So why do the people in the hood got the most fear? Even though it looks like tough, it looks like they're being tough. Bro, they have way more fear than a lot of people. So I'm not saying that they shouldn't. I'm not trying to say like, oh, they're scared. Like, yeah, bro, anybody would be scared. If you gotta walk outside and every time you just take a step outside, you gotta have the gun on you, you gotta have your niggas with you, or you gotta just be on point. Like, who the fuck wants to live like that, bro? And at the end of the day, you could glorify that life and be like, yo, I'll do this, I'll do that. Bro, we obviously see that you don't gotta be tough to pull a trigger and kill a nigga, bro. You got kids, you got nerds that were bullied until they snapped and then they shot up the school. Are they gangster, bro? Are they gangster? I mean, that's from the standpoint of society, that's some gangster shit to do, but look at the person, look at the archetype. That's not your traditional gangster, you feel me? That's not gangster. So it makes you think, bro. Anybody could do that. Does that make you tough because you fucking will do something to somebody, bro? Anybody could do that. You could put a gun in front of me right now. I could shoot somebody. Bro, I could go in the kitchen right now. Go fucking grab a butcher knife. Go outside. First person I see, I could just fucking stab the shit out of them. I could stab the shit out of them and kill them. Is that tough? Nigga, that's stupid, bro. That's not tough. The fuck? That don't make me tough, bro. Because I go outside and kill somebody, bro? What the fuck? If anything, that shit makes me a bitch. Because I can't even control my own emotions to the point where I don't lash out and do some stupid shit and fuck up my whole future over some dumb shit. That ain't gangster, bro. You know what's gangster, bro? Taking care of your family, bro. Taking care of your family by any means. Even if that means you sticking around to live another day and staying out the way so you can stick around. That's gangster to me. Being real, keeping it a buck, not giving a fuck what people think and just doing you unapologetically, bro. That's gangster, bro. Not letting nobody disrespect you, but also giving mad respect. Giving respect, but not taking no bullshit. That's gangster, bro. defending anybody you love by any means. Like, if somebody do anything to anybody you love, then you gonna do something. That's gangster. But, and it is like that. It is a lot of gangsters, bro. You know what I'm saying? They do stand on that. They are like that. But what I'm trying to say is that our idea of gangster and tough is bullshit. It's not tough, bro. Just because you could go outside and glorify that you did this, bro, you ain't even really kill the nigga and look him in his eyes and watch his soul leave his fucking body. How you gangster, bro? If you popping a Percocet or you getting fucked up and then you go and just shooting out the, you feel me? Like, or you just shooting a nigga and just dipping, bro. I feel like you more gangster if you like Michael Myers, bro. Like, you running in niggas' cribs, walking mad slow, looking at them, stabbing them until they fucking die. Like, nigga, that's crazy, you know what I'm saying? And that's not even tough. That's just evil, you know what I'm saying? That's just like, that's just fucked up. You just got fucked up mental health, bro. You're not right in the head. It's not tough. You're just not right in the head, bro. You're fucking insane. So, that's what I'm saying, bro. We need to change the narrative, bro, of what it is to be tough, what it is to be gangster, bro, what it is to be accepted. Like, it's a bunch of fucking bullshit, bro. Nobody else is going to put out the message how I'm putting it out. Like, I'm pretty sure that people will, but I'm doing this shit like this for a reason. Like, people, come on, man. There's just too much fuck shit, bro. And this is why, just to connect what I'm saying back to the original topic, this is all the reasons why people feel the way they feel. This is why we feel the way we feel. Because you got to do all of this to be accepted. Society makes you feel like you're not enough, just how you are. In reality, like, bro, think about the fact that we're here. It'd be mad. I don't even know how the number, but it'd be mad sperm cells, bro. Like, we're the one that made it. Everybody on Earth is literally a winner. You already fucking won. But society makes us feel like, oh, I'm not shit. I'm not worthy. I'm not, like, I gotta compare myself to this dude and that dude and this dude and this person. When in reality, bro, it's like you're perfect as you are. And it's hard, bro. It's hard to fucking believe that in this society. Like, it's hard to really believe that, like, yo, I don't have to do anything. I'm already worthy just by being here. I'm already, like, worth something. I'm already valuable to the world. But, you know, we got to change that, man. We got to change all of this shit, bro. And my heart really goes out to people in certain environments, bro. Because think about this knowledge and certain things that I will be talking about in other podcasts. A lot of these people can't even get this information, bro. Like, we're all products of our environment. I ain't grow up in the worst place, but I ain't grow up in the best place either. But I grew up in a place where, you know, this shit is accessible. You know what I mean? I ain't grow up in the trenches of the trenches. Like, shit, where we're from in New York, shit happens. But, you know, it's a lot worse places. Even in the trenches in America, bro, it's a lot worse places in other countries and other places. It could always be worse. But that don't take away from what you feel. Just because it could be worse don't mean that what you feel is not valid to feel. You know what I mean? So, I feel like if you're feeling depressed, man, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling unworthy, like if females make you feel unworthy, if males make you feel unworthy, or just your peers, if anybody makes you feel unworthy, just know that there's some type of reason we're here, bro. I don't have all the answers. I don't fucking know. I'm trying to figure out why I'm here. This shit feels pointless a lot of times. But just know that you give yourself the worth. Nobody can make you feel worth it, bro. Nobody can make you feel like you're worthy of love, if you're worthy of attention, that you're worthy of living the life that you want and, you know, that you dream of. Nobody can make you feel like that. Because, you know, if you get a relationship and you feel good and you feel worthy, somebody could take that away from you. Like, you know what I mean? somebody could snatch that from you. All they got to do is do one thing. They got to just say that you ain't shit, or they got to just cheat on you, or just leave you. That shit will break your whole happiness that you thought you had. Nobody can make you feel worthy or good. That shit comes inside of us, and that's what I'm trying to learn, and that's what everybody needs to learn. Like, the only acceptance that is real is your own acceptance, because everybody could love you. If you don't accept yourself or love yourself, bro, it's not going to mean shit. Everything people are telling you is going to just sound like talk. Like, yo, bro, you're so dope. You're so talented. It's not going to mean shit to you. You're just going to be like, yeah, bro, thanks. And you're still going to feel fucked up. Look at a lot of artists. You know, they got the love from the whole world, bro. They still feel depressed. They still feel insecure or unworthy. So it don't matter if you don't got shit or if you have everything. It still comes from you. But the thing is like, when we don't have everything, especially in this society, you have to know that, like, you got to know that it don't matter if everybody is saying it to you. You got to really feel that. And that has to be enough for you, the fact that you believe it. And if you can't believe it, you need to make yourself believe it, because it's a fact. Money doesn't make you valuable. Like, you could have money, and let's keep it a buck. Like, it does make you valuable for things, like to get things and to do things. Like, to most people, if you were a millionaire, you would be extremely valuable. But what if you're just a shitty person? What if you're a shitty person, you don't know nothing, like you can't do nothing for nobody, you just got a bunch of bread? It's like, bro, money doesn't make you valuable. In this society, that's all we believe, is that, like, oh, if I had this, if I had that, I would be lit, I wouldn't have no problems, everybody would love me. But it's like, bro, those people got to go through more shit. They have more money, more problems. They got to deal with more shit. They got to manage more shit. Now they got to worry about people trying to take it from them that don't have it, or people trying to compete with them, or people just hating on them, trying to set them up, trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, like, cause their downfall. So, you know, but when we don't have anything, we have to realize that all of that shit is not going to make you valuable. For real, bro. That's the realest shit that I said this whole time. When you don't have shit, or when you have the bare minimum, or, like, you know, you're just an average dude or average woman, you don't really have much, you just got what you got. You thinking that you're gonna get all this fame and money and clout, or whatever you think, whatever it is, like, you thinking that is gonna make you valuable and feel good about yourself, it's not. It's gonna distract you for a little bit. It's gonna boost your ego up, like, oh yeah, I finally got it. Yup, I'm that dude. But then it's gonna hit harder when you're like, bro, why do I still feel depressed? It doesn't make sense. Cause, like, if I look at my life now, I don't have much, so I could be like, okay, I can see why I'm depressed. I get it. And that might not even be the real reason. In my head, I'm just like, yo, I don't got that many friends out here. I don't have that much money. You know, I might not have a job right now. I don't have a car. Whatever the situation may be. And that makes me feel like, all right, yeah, I can see why I'm depressed. But that's not even the real reason, bro. The real reason is probably just because I feel some type of way with myself and I'm not happy with myself. I'm maybe not doing everything that I know I could be doing, or doing the things that I want to do. You know what I mean? So my main message to close this out is that whoever's listening, and, you know, everybody in general, like, the things you want are not going to make you any more valuable than you are right now. Like, in a sense, it might, because you could put people in position, you could do things for other people. It will, in a small way. It'll make you more valuable to others, but you're not going to be more valuable to yourself. You're still the same person. You just got bread now. What makes you valuable is what you know, and what you can do, like your skills. Like, if you got skills, you can make $1 million, lose it, and then make it back. Like, somebody that doesn't have skills, they're not valuable in that way. You know, they can have $1 million, but if they lose that shit, they probably can't even get it back. So what makes you valuable is your skills, the things that you can do, and the things that you know, and how you affect other people. You know what I'm saying? If you're just fucking up everybody else's day, You're killing people. You're taking from people. You're fucking shit up. Bro, you have no value on this earth. Even though you do. I'm not going to tell anybody they don't have value. You have value, but you're not using it. So it makes you invaluable, bro. You're just literally just taking from people and fucking shit up. You're not doing anything for anybody. You know what I'm saying? You're just destroying everything for everybody. That don't make you valuable, bro. That don't make you tough. You literally just fucking everything up, including yourself, because whatever you do to other people, literally, I'm going to talk about this in another podcast because this would take me down another rabbit hole, but everything you do to other people, you're doing to yourself, bro. It's going to come back to you. It might not even come back to you the same way or from the same person, but it's going to come back to you. Some fucked up shit going to happen to you, bro, and you're just going to keep on dealing with it. Or some fucked up shit going to happen to somebody close to you, and it's going to affect you in a way that's deeper than if it happened to you. Think about it. If something happened to you, like somebody you care about, it might fuck you over, especially if you're in these streets and you're doing this. Like, that shit might fuck you up more than if you just got popped and you died or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, but that's how karma is. That's how this shit works. Same thing with blessings. Like, you could bless somebody knowing damn well they're not going to pay you back or do shit for you, but they don't have to. Like, it might not come back from them. It might come back from a completely different source. It might come back in a way that you ain't even realize. And this is how the world works, bro. This is how the universe works. I'm going to make a podcast on universal laws and shit like that. You know, I just want to do more research and prep how I'm going to do it. But yeah, my final message to everybody is just that, like, man, none of that shit makes you any more valuable. If you get clout, if you get money, if you get fame, it'll make you a little bit more accessible. Like, you'll have access to more things. You can make more shit happen. But once you lose that, then what? Then what? Then you're not worth shit no more? You the same dude. You the same dude before you got it, and after you had it, you're the same dude, bro. You're the same woman. You're the same person that you was when you had the money or when you didn't have it. So that means if you were able to get to that point, you were always valuable. You always had something inside of you that was able to accomplish great things. And if you go back down, you're always able to go back up because you already did it. And before you even did it, you already had that inside of you. So that's pretty much, you know, everything that I wanted to cover, man. It's just like, we just need to change this shit, bro. And it gotta start somewhere. That's why I'm making this podcast. Also, you know, I feel certain ways about my self-worth at times. I know I'm a valuable person, but I don't always feel that way. That's not always how people treat me either. You know, I reach out to a lot of people and I get shitted on. And a lot of times you can't take things personally. Like, the way people react or the way they move says a lot more about them than it does about you. And that is a fact. You know, somebody told me that. That's a fact. But, you know, that's not going to change how you feel. You know, if people are treating you a certain way, you're going to be like, yo, it's because of me. You know, I'm just not worth this, or I'm not worth that, or I'm just depressed because of this or that. But happiness, peace, it all comes from inside of you, bro. Your connection with God or whatever you believe in comes from inside of you. Your worth and your value comes from inside of you. And we really got to go deep inside and really try as hard as we can to grasp that concept and understand it and believe it and use it. Because I can know that, but I'm still going to try to get like hella likes on the gram. I'm still going to try to impress hella women. I'm still going to try to get as much money as I can to feel secure about myself, not even just for having it, but just so I can feel like, yeah, I got money, I got this. So I can know all of that shit that, you know, happiness comes from inside, but I can still put my happiness in a relationship or a friendship or like my career. And that's why it's hard, bro. Our egos are attached to this shit. Our egos are attached to validation. Our egos are attached to, you know, what we expect in life. Like, my ego expects that I want to be at this level and I want to become the biggest artist in the world. If I'm not doing that, then I'm going to feel like, damn, I'm not doing something right. I'm not worth that. And then I'm going to be depressed. And then I'm going to compare myself to other people like, yo, but damn, this person is doing this. This person is doing that. Why I can't do that? You know? So I just hope everybody, man, if you listen to the end, man, bless you. Feel me? I hope that somebody is able to get something from this podcast, bro. Because honestly, I'm just babbling, but I got a lot of insight and a lot of knowledge and just a lot of shit to express. So, if you listen all the way through, or even if you listened in general, like, I really appreciate it. And I hope that you can find happiness too. I hope that you can find peace too. I hope that you can find fulfillment within your own self, because nothing else is going to last. You could be fulfilled in any type of way. You could do drugs and feel fulfilled for a little bit. You could have sex one time and feel good about yourself. You feel like that dude, you feel me? Or like that girl. But nothing is really going to last unless it comes from inside of you. You feel good about yourself because of this. Or if you feel good about yourself because, I'm making this podcast, bro. It don't matter. See, I could feel good because people like the podcast. I could feel good because people are like, oh, yo, that podcast is fire, bro. Yo, that shit is dope. That's my ego just soaking it up like, yeah, I'm dope. But in reality, the real happiness and peace comes from, I'm making this podcast and I feel happy because I fuck with it. I like it. This shit is dope. You know what I mean? So stop searching for things externally. We're all doing it, bro. But it only changes when you're aware that you're doing it. I do it. A lot of people do it, but they won't admit it, though. They'll be like, nah, bro, I don't want no validation. I don't care about that, bro. I don't care. Especially people that act, especially men, too. Like, we got to be tough, bro. And we want to act tough. So it's like, nah, bro, what you mean I'm depressed, bro? I ain't depressed, bro. I'm chilling. So just know that you're valuable, you're worthy, and you matter. I'm not even saying that on some cliche bullshit, bro. It's you matter to somebody, even if you don't matter to me. Not saying that that's true. I'm just saying as a hypothetical. If you don't matter to that person or this person or me or whoever, you still matter to somebody, bro, and you will. Somebody will look at you and love you for the person you are, bro. No matter anything else, no matter how you look, no matter what you got, no matter anything, somebody will look at you and be like, yo, I love this person so much. I love their soul. I love their energy. And then, when somebody loves you like that, everything else becomes better. How you look, you might look better to them. You might feel better to them. You know what I mean? So that's just the main message, bro. I want to try to close everything off with a message that's positive. Not all of my shits are going to be positive, bro. Sometimes I'm going to talk about shit that might make you feel like, damn, bro. You know what I mean? Like, damn, this shit is fucked up. But then I'm always going to try to close it out with a positive message because I don't want to leave people feeling fucked up. You know what I mean? That's not the point of this. The point of this is for you to see the truth. And the truth doesn't have a positive or a negative. Your mind looking at the truth is going to create a positive or a negative. Just like when you see those memes where people are like, oh, nothing in life matters. And then they're like, it's raining on one side. It's I don't know if y'all seen this, but it's one side of the picture, the dude is sitting on the bus on one side of the bus and it's fucking storming and he looks mad depressed and it says nothing really matters, or nothing in life matters. And the other side is nothing matters and it's sunny and the dude is hyped. He's just yo, nothing matters, bro. Fuck it. So it's not the truth. It's just how you process the truth. Sometimes I process the truth and it's mad pessimistic, bro. I process the truth and I'm just man, this shit is fucked. But the things that make it worth it and the things that make life lit are the things I'm interested in. You know what I mean? Spirituality, fashion, music, art, video games, certain books and shit and certain knowledge, gemstones and crystals and animals and all this other shit. Bro, it's a lot of amazing shit on this earth, bro. The stars and the galaxies and the solar system. There's so much things, bro. This is why it's so mind blowing. This is why I said you can never know everything in the world that there is to know. You can never. It's impossible, bro. You can never. So it's that's a good thing, Besides all this bullshit that's going on the surface level in the streets and in society, that's like a small fraction of the bullshit that, that's a small fraction of what life is. The bullshit is a small fraction of what life is. So, if you do have a pessimistic mindset, like how I could be, just try to think about everything that you like. Try to think about everything that you love, and why. Why do you love that? Why does it make you feel like that? Why are you interested in that? And really just try to focus your mind all on that, bro. Only focus your mind on the shit that you love. And I heard Ram Dass say, it's way easier to love everything. Like he said that to somebody. I was watching some podcast and the dude was basically saying how he told him that. Because he was asking him, like, yo, don't you hate this or don't you hate that? Don't you hate these people that's trying to do this? And Ram Dass was like, I figured out that it's easier to just love everything. The human mind is always putting things into categories like, oh, I love this, I hate that. I like this, I don't like that. I like how that looks, I don't like that. I fuck with this person, I don't fuck with that person. Our mind is literally, that's human nature. Our brain is doing that all the time without us noticing it. Like, oh, this person's white, that person's black. This person's a girl, that person's a dude. This, that. And, a lot of times when we're categorizing things, we're also thinking of, all right, do I like this or do I like that? Do I hate this or do I hate that? So Ram Dass was like, yo, it's just easier to just love everything. You make your life a lot easier. You make your life a lot easier, and it just becomes a lot better when you just have love for everything. And that's something I'm really I need to practice that. Everybody should practice that, bro. Because I could easily list a bunch of things that I hate. Like, but honestly, I could kind of list more things that I like. So that's a good thing, That's my advice too. Like, if you got a pessimistic mindset, even if it's one thing, just try to think of something that you love or something that you're interested in, something that makes your mind just like, damn, like something that makes your mind curious and something that makes your mind light up. Focus on only that. I'm not saying be ignorant, but you can know about all the fuck shit that's going on and it's not going to do nothing for you. Excuse me. It's not going to do nothing for you. It's just going to fuck it up worse. I'm not saying ignore it. Don't be ignorant. Like, be open to all the knowledge and all the shit that's going on, but like, don't focus on that, bro, because there's a lot. That's all this shit is just a small percentage of what life is. And this is how I want to end this podcast. I want to let people know that everything that I was talking about, the depression, the things on the streets, the things in society, you know what I'm saying? All of that is just like, that's like 5%, bro, of what life is about. But it's so real to us that we get consumed by that shit. And it seems like everything. It seems like that's just what life is about, making money and going to work and trying to stay safe and trying to stay healthy, and all of that shit is important. But man, think about how many different species of fucking, like, I don't even know. Think about how many species of different insects and bugs and animals and like strains of different like weed and plants, not even just weed, just different plant. Like, bro, I can't even explain this shit. Like, it's just so much stuff in this earth that you could like learn or be interested in or be into. Like, all this bullshit that they want to make us focus on all the time is literally just like a small percentage of it. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't like conspiracies anymore because that shit takes my mind away from what I can actually focus on. But if it was a conspiracy, I believe that that's how they want it to be. They want you to focus on the little bullshit that really is not that important or has no power. Like, it feels like it's so like, damn, bro, you see what's going on in the streets? You see what's going on with COVID? See what's going on with like the inflation, bro? You see what's going on? No jobs? Man, this shit is fucked up. This shit is crazy. Like, what are we gonna do? They want people to be like that, bro. Instead of thinking about like, yo, it's so many fucking possibilities in this shit, bro. Like, it's so much shit going on in a good way. There's so much amazing shit happening, bro. it's so much shit that you could learn that could change your life spiritually, and just not even spiritually, just like skills that you could learn, things that you could learn. Like, they want you to focus on the bullshit. And it seems like, and the media is so powerful because, bro, it seems like there's nothing but bullshit. If you look around, bro, it seems like there's nothing but bullshit. Like, it seems like life is 95% bullshit. Maybe from a pessimistic mind, yeah, like me sometimes. But even an optimistic mind could look at the media and look at the world and be like, damn, bro. Like, I have hope and I got faith, but a lot of this shit is just negative. Like, everything is mainly negative and just, like, bad. But that's how they want you to think, because that's all they show. That's all they're going to show you. And it's also because of our culture. That's what gets the most reactions. If we lived in a more positive place, people would be posting positive shit that's not even real, just trying to get likes and reactions and shit. But, you know, we thrive in America off sex, money, murder, drugs, all the bullshit. So what they're gonna do? They're gonna highlight. It might be like 100 things that happen, right? 25 of those things are like killings and robbings and fucking inflations and virus and all that bullshit, right? But then the other 75% could be like, yo, we just figured out a new way to improve learning. We just figured out a new way to help people live longer and combat diseases. We just figured out we just made a new platform for people to express themselves. We just fucking figured out that there's a new planet, bro. We just figured out that you could do this and do that. But they don't talk about that shit. And if they do, they don't highlight that shit as much as they highlight the bullshit. So my main message to close this off is, one, like I said, remember that your value, your worth, and your potential, everything, is your happiness, peace, all that. It comes from inside. And I know that just sounds like something that I'm saying or something that people say, like, oh yeah, it comes from inside. But how the fuck do I do it? I don't know. I can't really tell you how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. I can't tell myself how to do it. I just got to figure out how to do it. I got to make cool shit that I like, whether it's music, clothes, progress, throwing an event, throwing something. Like, I got to just do shit that makes me feel like, yo, that's cool, bro. I did that. Wow. Then your ego, not your ego, sorry. Your ego could get inflated, but if you are like hip to all of this shit, it won't be your ego. It'll just be like your heart. You're going to feel good. You're going to be like, damn, bro, like, I really did that. And it feels so good that I made something that I like, or I did something that I liked, or I did something I always wanted to do in life. I traveled somewhere. I did something. I'm living my life. I'm enjoying it. You know what I mean? Even if nobody knows about it, even if nobody cares, you're going to still feel happy inside. You know what I mean? So, you know, all your happiness, your worth, your value, it comes from inside. We don't know how. I can't tell you how to do it, but the main way is just accomplishing things and doing things that you like and improving. So if you make music, if you make art, not just staying on the same level and not improving your whole life. Like, yo, every time you make something, it gets better. Every time you do something, it gets better. You know what I mean? That makes us feel good and valuable inside. So that's number one. And number two, all these things that happen in the world that we're aware of is because that's what they want to focus on. I don't know who's they. I'm not on some conspiracy theorist. I'm not on some conspiracy theorist shit. But, you know, I don't know if it's the media. I don't know if it's the government. I don't give a fuck. I don't even care, bro. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But somebody in power somewhere wants you to take your attention and focus on the fucked up shit and the bullshit and the darkness. And that's just how it is. That's something that you have to know. So you can take your attention consciously and be like, yo, man, fuck this shit, bro. I can't do nothing about that. I'm about to focus on this new podcast. I'm about to focus on my streaming. You know, I'm gonna focus on my clothing line. I'm gonna focus on my music. I'm gonna focus on my art. I'm gonna focus on whatever it is, even if it's not creative, bro. Some people feel sad because they're like, yo, I don't have no skills, bro. I'm not creative. Bro, you could focus on nature. You could go and hike more than you ever hiked, or run as more than you ever ran. that's going to make you feel good. You're going to feel valuable. You know what I mean? Focus on that. Don't focus on this fuck shit that they want us to focus on, bro. This is why we all depressed. And that was the whole topic of this podcast, was depression and, the shadow aspects of what we feel inside. But it's because, one, we feel like we need acceptance from the outside world in every way. Drugs, women or men, the validation of a partner, the validation of whatever, bro. And also, while we're feeling like that, we're like so focused on all the bad things that's happening that we're completely missing all of the shit that's going on in this universe, bro. Like, I really got to end this shit up with a positive message because it's facts. It's not even me just trying to be positive. It's not me trying to be fake positive. Like, it's so much shit that you can learn and know about. It's so much shit that's happening, and it will make you believe in God, bro. Like, it's so much shit that if you really researched it, you'll be like, yo, how does this happen naturally? What the fuck? Like, it's so much shit that'll leave you mind blown, but also curious and like fascinated. That's what we gotta focus on. We gotta focus on the magic of life, because it's a lot of shit that you can focus on, and most of it is bullshit, because that's what they make it out to be. Oh, this is mainly what's going on in the world: COVID-19 and robbings and killings and shootings. Like, bro, if you really go to the hood, yeah, niggas be shooting a lot, but they probably drag it, bro. They probably drag it way more than it actually happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to go somewhere dangerous thinking that like, oh, I can't be touched. But even like Brandon Buckingham, like, he went to O Block. You could go to his he did like interviews with Zillakami and shit. This nigga went to O Block like twice, bro. People was telling him, yo, don't go there. And obviously anything could have happened to him. If he keep going there, something probably will happen to him. But it just goes to show you, like, when he, in the interviews, he was talking to the kids, and they was like, yo, bro, they make it seem like way worse than what it is in the media. And think about it, bro. They probably really do. But then again, at the end of the video, he said that there was like 20 shots that got let off, and then they was dipping. So, I'm not telling you don't believe everything you see, but don't believe everything you see. Think for yourself. Be able to think for yourself and assess things and control where you put your attention, because we could focus on all the bullshit that they claim that is the main things going on, when in reality it's mad breakthroughs in spirituality, it's mad breakthroughs in science, it's mad breakthroughs on an artistic, creative level for artists and people, like new opportunities, new platforms, new everything, bro. So I'm just gonna close this first episode off with that message. You are valuable. You are worth whatever you want. You're able to manifest whatever you want, but it's all about where you're looking. And me personally, I always want to not just talk about things like I'm not involved. Me personally, I deal with the same shit, bro. My attention is so easily distracted nowadays. It's because of the internet and shit. And I just start focusing on fuck shit. I start comparing myself to other people. I start focusing on the fuck shit that they want me to see. And I'm not really thinking about everything else I know. All of the beautiful things in life. So, that being said, man, I hope everybody was able to get something from this podcast. I hope y'all all can find peace and happiness within yourself without anything external. And yeah, man, tune into the next podcast. I'll probably be uploading these like twice a week. If y'all really liking it, if y'all fucking with it, I'll probably do more. Y'all can leave some suggestions on topics that y'all want to hear. That'll be cool as fuck. Like, if y'all say, yo, you should talk about this, y'all should talk about that, then I'm going to also do that. And I also want to have people on here. So, yeah, man. Everybody just stay up, and I hope y'all was able to get something from this.